Hey guys, so here we are again at Culture Gym and Kitchen in Southwest London, and I'm James Alexander-Ellis, WBFF Pro. And what I want to talk to you guys today about is the concept of how you can maybe make the best use of your time if time is limited in the gym and you want to try and get a really good workout in and you've only got a few minutes. Okay, that's happened to all of us. We've all looked at our watches and thought, damn, I've got 20 minutes and I've got to be out of here. Okay, so if you're in the gym and you want to get the best fat loss possible or the best metabolic effect, then obviously, hands down, one of the best ways to train is using intervals. Okay, so what are intervals? Interval training is basically where you take a work and a rest and a work and a rest, okay, and you choose whether the ratio is 2 to 1, 1 to 2. So for an example, you might decide to go for a sprint, a 30-second sprint, 30-second jog. That's a 1 to 1 work to rest ratio, okay, but you don't just have to use equipment like treadmills or rowers. You can also make intervals a bit more fun and exciting. You can try and use things like kettlebells, body weight exercises. You could even use bench presses and lat pull downs. Okay, but what I want to show you guys is one of my favorite combos. It uses two very, very simple exercises. One is body weight only, and one of them is just a simple piece of equipment. In this case, it's a kettlebell. And I'm going to do a kettlebell and a burpee interval session. This is verging on like metabolic conditioning or metabolic circuits, where we start to do some pretty big exercises, and after the 20 or 30 seconds is up, expect your heart rate to be elevated, and then it's rest time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up on my phone an interval setup where I've got 30 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. So I've got a slightly shorter rest time than my work time, and after you've done about 10 rounds of that, it really starts to take its toll on your heart rate and your respiratory system. You're also going to get a ton of reps done and probably get a nice little pump on in the gym. If you've got freedom to walk around your gym with your shirt off, like I obviously have, then it's a good chance to peacock. Okay guys, so as you can probably see from the sweat on my brow, that was a pretty legit, short, sharp little workout. The principles to take home really are that you can use interval training or this circuit style training to really, really blast your workouts in a short space of time. That was 10 sets. Each set lasted 50 seconds, so 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So it's 50 seconds per set times 10. So 500 seconds, whatever that is. Not quite 10 minutes anyway. But when you construct your own interval workouts, like I said, you can choose a piece of equipment you want to do. You can just do it on a treadmill or a rower if you want. What I recommend you do though is experiment with the different work to rest ratios. So what I said was that you want to try and look at maybe a 1 to 1 work rest ratio, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. You could try a 1 to 2, which is say 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. In that instance, you're going to be able to push a hell of a lot harder in 20 seconds because you've got double the rest. So that's a slightly more of an intense interval where you can sprint harder. And then the other option is maybe the inverse, which is 2 to 1 work to rest ratio, often referred to as Tabata training. So with Tabata training, you take 20 seconds of work and only 10 seconds of rest. Okay, the trade-off there is it's a little bit more of an endurance event, and you won't be able to work quite so hard during that 20 seconds. So if you've ever tried it, you'll know that after about 3 or 4 rounds of having only 10 seconds rest between the exercise, you're absolutely spent after about 3 or 4 rounds. So there's a lot of variety with interval training. A lot of different pieces of equipment you can choose to use, but it's the concepts and then the timing behind it that really makes it work. So if you decide to choose this training system, have fun with it. It's not going to take you all day. Good luck and enjoy it.